Yai da da die 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 die. Yai da da die 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 die. Yai da da die 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 die. Yai die 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 die. Yai da da die 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 die. Yai da da die 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 die. Yai da da die 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 die. Yai die 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 die. Yai da da die 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 die. Yai da da die 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 die. Yai da da die 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 die. Yai die 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 die. Yai da da die 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 die. Yai da da die 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 die. Yai da da die 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 die. Yai die 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 die.
On behalf of members of Brit Nashim, we wish you Shabbat Shalom. We welcome you, whether here in our sanctuary or online, to a special Kabbalat Shabbat service created and led by our members. We thank Rabbi Cohn and Cantor Newman for their gracious support. There are times in our service that we traditionally rise and sit. Please do what is physically comfortable for you.
Our Torah portion this week is V'yachel Pikudai, which emphasizes the value of every person in the community in building the Mishkan. That, along with a poem that is called Endings and Beginnings, comprise our themes for tonight.
Let us sing of our completions, smooth, round, slivered voices to praise your name. Every season holds starts and stops, years of trees and spirits and souls, days ripe with harmony and turning, circled, cycled to order our lives. Inside each completion, we hear your creation. Inside our creations, we resound with your voice. Let us mold new shape for our completions, fluid and longing, subtle limbs that lead us onward to praise your name. Every season casts away its jagged edges, rubs away the torn moments, to rejoice in the realignment of old ways made straight. Inside each refitting, we renew again your creation, pulling it taut against us, a firm bound shield of your affection. Let us sing of our completions. Your hand hovers, blesses, bids us to move to new beginnings. Your hand moves us forward toward the unimagined completions.
May the door of this synagogue be wide enough to receive all who hunger for love, all who are lonely for friendship. May it welcome all who have cares to unburden, thanks to express, hopes to nurture. May the door of this synagogue be narrow enough to shut out pettiness and pride, envy and enmity. May its threshold be no stumbling block to young and straying feet. May it be too high to admit complacency, selfishness, and harshness. May this synagogue be, for all who enter, the doorway to a richer, more meaningful life.
Please join us on page 138 for Lachado D. As we do here at Sinai, we'll be doing verses 1, 2, 5, and 9. And when we reach the beginning of verse 9, please stand and turn toward the door to welcome the bride. amor v'zachar v'dibur echad. Yeshianu el hamiuchad, Adonai echad u'shemo echad. L'shem ul'peret v'hila. Lecha dodi lekrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nekabla. Lecha dodi lekrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nekabla. Lekrat Shabbat lechu v'necha. Ki mekor habracha. Mirosh mikedem nisucha. Sof ma'aseh b'cham shach v'chila. Lecha dodi lekrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nekabla. Lecha dodi lekrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nekabla. Dorari, Kiore, Uri, Shir Daberi, Kavod Adonai Alayich Nigla. Lecha dodi lekrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nekabla. Lecha dodi lekrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nekabla. Oi b'shalom ateret bala. Kam v'simcha u'tavua. Toch emunei am segula. Oi chala. Lecha dodi lekrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nekabla. Lecha dodi lekrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nekabla.
Please turn to page 144 for Chatzi Kaddish. Yitkadav Yitkadash Shemei Rabbah. V'alma divra chirute v'amlich malchute. V'chayilchon uv'yomechon. V'chol Beit Yisrael. V'agala v'zman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabba Mevorach Le'olam Umei Omaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitraman v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitalel v'yitalel. Shmei Dekudisha B'richu. Le'ela min birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechamata. Damiran v'alma v'imru. Amen. Please turn to page 146 for the Baruch Hu.
We continue our service on page 148. The Ma'ariv Aravim. Please join me reading in Hebrew. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, b'chochma poteach she'arim, uvitbuna mishane itim, umachalif et hazmanim, umisader et hakochavim, b'mishmerotehem barakia kirtzono, borei yom v'layla, golel or, Choshech mipnei or, uma'avir yom, umevi laila, uma'avdil ben yom uben laila, Adonai tzvaot shemo. El chai v'kayam, tamid yimloch aleinu leolam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai, hama'ariv aravim.
Please turn to page 151 and join me. As you taught Torah to those whose names I bear, teach me Torah too. Its mystery beckons, yet I struggle with its truth. You meant Torah for me. Did you mean the struggle for me too? Don't let me struggle alone. Help me to understand, to be wise, to listen, to know. Lead me into the mystery. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu Yisrael.
We continue our service on page 150 for the singing of the Ahavat Alom. Please rise if you're able to. Ahavat Olam, Beit Torah Please be seated and join us for a special Alternative Yahavta in English. It's found on your handout, page 1.
Love God with all the power of your heart, with its yearnings and passions. Love God with all that you hold dear in life, and with the fullness of whatever life offers you, both joy and sorrow. Teach children to cope, to dream, to stretch, to become their purpose, to live holy lives. Wrap these words around every deed. Let these words shape your home, a dwelling of peace. Wherever you go, scatter the words as seeds, as drops water unto the thirsty earth. Nurture trees and life in your garden. Seal these words upon your heart. Let them course through your veins, soul, and body, that the sacred permeates all your being. Please join on 173.
Our service continues on page 158 with the Mi Chamocha. ונאמר, גיפה אדוני את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל. Okay, we turn to page 162 for Vishamru. Shabbat And now please stand and join me on page 164 for the Amidah, which continues through page 170. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elokei Avoteinu Imotenu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora חסדים טובים וקונה הכל וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומדור מלך פנימית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלע. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
Page 173. Disturb us, Adonai, and you may be seated. Disturb us, Adonai, ruffle us from our complacency, make us dissatisfied. The peace of ignorance, the quietude which arises from a shunning of the horror, the defeat, the bitterness and the poverty, physical and spiritual, of humans. Shock us, Adonai, deny to us the false Shabbat, which gives us the delusions of satisfaction amid a world of war and hatred. Wake us, O God, and shake us from the sweet and sad poignancies rendered by half-forgotten melodies and rubric prayers of yesteryears. Make us know the sanctuary is not the border of living, and the walls of your temples are not shelters from the winds of truth, justice, and reality. Disturb us, O God, and vex us. Let not your Shabbat be a day of torpor and slumber. Let it be a time spurred to action. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Our service continues on page 178 with Shalom Rav. Please join me. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amka Tasih Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amka Tasih Leolam. Ki atahu melech adon lekol hashalom. Ki atahu melech adon lekol hashalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amka Tasih Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amka Tasih Leolam. V'tov b'mecha levarech et Amha Yisrael b'kol Baruch atah Adonai hamavarech et amo Yisrael v'shalom. Please now take a few moments of silence for our own prayers, prayers of our heart. Adonai,
There are those in our community who are in need of healing. If you know of others, please hold them in your hearts as I read the Mishaberic list, and I apologize if I mispronounce any names. All hostages, all wounded, Ann Abel, Kevin Boland, Rachel Bat-Bracha, Yosef Carrasco, Carol Catherine, Iris Cohen, Reuben Cohen, John Crampton, Elon Robert Reuven Ben Michal Devora, Rachel Bat Devora, Marianne Eisman, Rivka Fegi Bat Phyllis, Tom Federlin, Rosalind Fagel, Leonore Friedman, Kimberly Year, Bonnie Gibson, Uver Ben Genendela, Rachel Glickman, David Goldenholtz, Sally Gorin, Desiree Greenberg, Lynn Hicks, Malka Bat Rivka Hoda, Lular Hughes, Jennifer Huston, Vincianelli, Michelle Jacoby, Michael Johnson, Justin Kay, Kim Case Model, Pat Kester, Ben L., Rory Langua, Marv Loasser, Sarah Mabry, Ellen Mason, Molly May, Joyce Miller, Bracha Bat Miriam, Bill Moore, Christina Moore, Jim Nocton, Kathy Peltz Davis, Fiona Powell, Bob Radke, Bosie Ramirez, Rachel Bat Adi Razel, Martha Ross, Michael Ross, Eliyahu Binyamin Ben Rus, Rena Bat Root, Nancy Sapiro, Stella Schneider, Gary Siegel, Bobby Shafton, Moit Seufer, Ginny Satalov, Ricky Spiegel, David Steer, Nancy Stillman, Martin Strauss, Moshe Ben Bar Tevye Vishoshana, Deidre Tischberg, Mary Beth Trapp, Steve Trapp, Kylie Wagner.
If there are any others that you are thinking of that need prayers tonight, please hold them in your hearts.
And join us as we sing Mishabera. Page 371. Okay. I'm not used to being in front of people and speaking, so I'm a little nervous. I'll just get that out of the way. And I have lots of notes, and I got this all prepared, and then stuff happened. And I just want to say that what's going on in the world right now is very scary to me. It freaks me out. I'm sure it affects a lot of other people in this room and a lot of people who are not in this room. I want to mention the synagogue in Michigan, and I want to mention the war in the Middle East. I want to mention all of our friends and relatives in Israel and in other parts of the Middle East and in other parts of the world. And that actually fits right in with the remarks that I wanted to make tonight, because I could not stand up here in front of you if it wasn't for community. And this Torah portion is about community. So now I'll read my notes, or sort of. Shabbat Shalom, and thanks for being with us this Shabbat. I'm honored and pleased to share some thoughts on this week's double Torah portion, V'yakahel Pikudei. From the reformedjudaism.org website, quote, in Parshat V'yakahel Pikudei, the Israelites build the tabernacle in the middle of the desert, and because it is built from their heart, with their hands, the presence of God comes to dwell in that space. These days, most of us don't personally build our own sacred spaces. So how do we make these spaces sacred? Well, my answer is Stone Soup. And is there anyone who doesn't know about the book Stone Soup? I actually know some people who don't know. Okay, so I will tell you about this book, Stone Soup. It's all about forming community and taking care of each other, learning how to give and share. In Stone Soup, some folks don't believe that they have enough to share or that what they have won't be seen as valuable. But put all together, and they make a wonderful soup. The individuals learn about sharing, working together, and producing something that is greater than the sum of the individual parts. It's kind of what happened when we prepared this service tonight, and it's also, I carry community with me all the time. I think if I didn't, I couldn't get up in the morning. Back to Stone Soup. They learn to connect and value each other's contributions. They learn about community. If I repeat myself, you'll forgive me. In this week's Torah portion, and a lot of the last few portions, we are told that Adonai, through Moses, asks the people of Israel to bring gifts for Adonai: silver, gold, precious gemstones, specially dyed yarns, skins, wood, oil, and incense, all to be used to make the tabernacle, all the vessels and utensils and lampstand, the altar, and the priestly garments. Skilled and knowledgeable craftspeople share their skills and knowledge to make what Adonai has commanded. Everyone's talents, men's and women's, were important and valued. This portion is about making the Mishkan, which I think is also about forming a holy community. People gave from their hearts objects and talents according to each one's abilities, talents, and means. People brought their full selves. Every object that was given had its own value, and each object contributed to the finished product. Everyone's talent was needed and valued. In addition, this portion also starts off with a reminder of the importance of rest, of balance. Adonai has commanded you, on 6 days work may be done, but on the 7th day you shall have a Sabbath of complete rest, holy to Adonai. That gives us the ability and the strength to keep doing what we need to do for making the holy community and helping the rest of the world to heal. Just as the Israelites were in a time of transition, we are also in a time of transition. So my question is, what does this mean for us? How do we bring our full selves? Sometimes, actually often, our past experiences affect our behavior, what we think of others, and or what we think we are capable of, or what we think others will think of what we are capable of, and also what others might think we are able to give. Although some gifts are flashier than others and are more visible on the final product, each is important. Let me give you 2 examples. The first one is the lug nuts on our car wheels. They're not fancy. But if they're not machined correctly or tightened completely when they are put on, the wheel could fall off, and without wheels, even the fanciest, most expensive car can't be driven or used for its intended purpose. In the Stone Soup story, each vegetable and herb brings its own nutrition and flavor to the completed soup. Without each vegetable, the flavor would be different. So what are we each sharing in the formation and transformation of our holy community?
I've given you lots of ideas to think about. So now what I'd like to do is have you turn to somebody close to you, and we're going to have some time to think together about the following questions. How do you feel valued? What gets in the way of seeing your own value? Was there a time when you thought others looked down on you? Do you think money has the same value as volunteering time? And what is your special gift? So we have 6 minutes to share. Make sure that one person in the dyad or triad doesn't take all of the time, so everyone has a chance to share. And then afterwards, you'll have an opportunity to share, a couple minutes to share with the whole group. Okay, my timer went off, so I'm thrilled that everybody is sharing, and it's really, really wonderful. But in the interest of not being here all night, although I'm sure some of us could be, we should move along. Does anybody have anything that they would like to share?
We decided that both money and volunteering are important. They serve their purposes.
Oh, yes. Donna said that both money and volunteering are important, and they both have important purposes. Anybody else want to share anything? Yes.
We came up with, it had to do with community and how being involved in the community, having the community, helps you get past certain obstacles or certain bumps in the road in your own life, and having that feeling of belonging to a group, knowing that there are people you can call on, whether you know them or not, we're all part of that community.
Thank you. Yeah. One more if anybody else wants to share something. Okay. We have a. Oh, Judith.
Just with the time, talent, and treasure, we talked about the talent that each person has, and when you're in a group situation, if you don't know exactly what to do or what you want to share, someone else here always does. That's what's so wonderful about the talent that's part of signing.
And now we have a special treat for you.
While my group is gathering, we're going to extend the good feelings, I hope, by sharing some music with you. I was so amazed when in the fall, another group that some of us belong to, the Bel Canto Senior Singers, did a piece that was my devar, and I thought, oh my gosh, I don't have to write something now. And well, I did that the last 2 years, so it's trying to do something different. And this ties in so beautifully with Barbara's devar, because this is kind of the musical version of Stone Soup. And I wasn't going to do this at first, but I am going to read you the lyrics first, because I think that way, hearing them, just the lyrics, when I start teaching you the chorus, you'll have a better idea of where to go with it. So here's this. Pieces of color, glints of gold, tiny bits of glass and stone, each of them single, each of them small, and none of them look like much alone. But when they're together and fit just right with each little piece in its place, then hearts come together and hands holding tight, and so many colors begin to embrace. Hear the mosaic, hear the colors dance when they take a chance and come closer together. The picture is coming together. And another thing I love about this is, are any of you familiar with the concept of synesthesia? Okay, so here you usually think about looking at this picture, and here it's asking us to hear a picture, to hear something the way it looks, to see it dancing, and then to hear it. So I just love this. So Karen, if you give me a nice G, I'm gonna teach you guys the chorus to this, okay? So I sing, then you sing. I'll point, okay? Hear the mosaic, hear the mosaic, hear the colors dance when they take a chance, hear the colors dance when they take a chance, and come closer together,
wonderful fellow chorus is going to join in the Pieces of Colored Leaves of Gold, which you could just listen to because you don't have the music. And as soon as we come back to hear the mosaic, please join us again. Okay, so we'll just hear the mosaic twice through. All righty, maestro. Yes, everybody sing.
Guess we have to do the Aleinu now. The Aleinu. Please rise for the Aleinu on page 586. Rise if you're able.
Thank you. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol v'teit gedula liotzer breshit shelo asanu kagoye haratzot v'lo samanu kamishpachot hadama shelo sam helkenu kahem v'gor aleinu v'chol hamonam v'anachnu korim u'mishtachavim u'modim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu v'nemar v'haya Adonai lemelech
join me on page 594 for our meditation. It is a fearful thing to love what death can touch. A fearful thing to love. Hope, dream, to be, and oh, to lose. A thing for fools this, and a holy thing to love. For your life has lived in me, your laugh once lifted me, your word was gift to me. To remember this brings a painful joy. 'Tis a holy thing, love, a holy thing to love what death has touched.
Please turn to page 598 as we prepare to recite the Kaddish together while thinking of our loved ones who death has taken from us. We think of those in our congregation who are saying Kaddish for loved ones who have died in this past month, Rabbi Andrea Weiss and Natalie Katz. We think of those in our congregation who are saying Kaddish for loved ones who have died this past year, Robert J. Neubauer, Elizabeth Brennan, Anne Elizabeth Horwitz, Beverly Ratner, Pearl Jacobs, Arthur McGlowski, Henry Pat Kearns, Judith Danto, David Frazier, Janet Heller, Joyce Kaplowitz, Dora Arena, Inga Schumann, Paul Alfred Capelli, Daniel Ruderman, Bill Ross, Marion Resnick, Leonard Goldstein, John Phillips, Jean Maxon, Marvin Cohen, Gary Lichtman, and Michael Stillman. We also think of those in our congregation saying Kaddish for loved ones whose yahrzeits fall this week. Lawrence H. Bodner, Pearl Brown, Gertrude S. Cohen, Alice Ruth Culp, Max E. Engel, Evan Goldblatt, Joan Goldenstein, Dr. Ronald Grossman, Judith Heldman, Rose Pearlstein Pincus, Victor Robb, Saul Oscar Raidman, Ruth Rich, Anna Rosenblum, Bertie Schneider, Harvey Simon, Zana Stahl, Cy Taylor, Arthur Tiber, Erwin M. Worth, Morris Wiviat, and Nate Ziskind. Please join me in reciting the Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, bi'alma divrache v'ilmich malchutei, v'chayechon uv'meichon, v'chaye tekot beis Yisrael, Bagala uviz kavriv bivru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah merach leolam olamea amaya. Yitbarak v'yishtbach v'yitpa'ar v'yitroman v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yithaleh v'yithalal shmei dekudisha berechu le'lam mim kol berachata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran bi'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah mim shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Osei shalom b'imramav u'ya'asei shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring a measure of comfort to those in mourning and bring peace to us, to Israel, and to all people everywhere. As together we say, Amen. Please be seated.
I'm Judith Ross, a member of Brit Nashim and a member of the Board of Trustees of Congregation Sinai, and I have lots of announcements tonight. This week's Oneg is sponsored by Pamela and Jeffrey Shovers in memory of Erwin M. Worth and Elaine A. Worth. Thank you to those congregants that made contributions these last few weeks in honor or memory of their loved ones. Contributions are listed in the e-news. On Monday, March 16 at 5:15 p.m. is the next social justice meeting at Sinai. Saturday, March 21 at 10:30 a.m. at Sinai, please join Rabbi Cohn for Shabbat Vayinafash, a special series of morning prayer experiences. On Sunday, March 22 at 9:30 a.m., all school and itsy bitsy families, please join us for a Passover family experience. On March 22 at 10 a.m., excuse, I got these, but I didn't practice them, you can tell. And the rabbi doesn't want to be here at 10 p.m. Okay, start again. March 22nd at 10 a.m., please join Father Dr. Jerry McDermott, distinguished professor at both Jerusalem Seminary in Israel and Reformed Episcopal Seminary in Philly, as he discusses what is an Anglican priest dedicating his life to support and advocate for the Jewish people in Israel. Passover is coming. Thursday, April 2 at 9:30 a.m. on Zoom is the Pesach morning service. Wednesday, April 8 at 10 a.m. on Zoom is the Pesach morning service with Yisker. See your e-news for links. Wednesday, April 8, 15, 22, and 29 at 7 p.m. Join Rabbi David Cohen and Dr. Fatih Harpsi for a joint class between Congregation Sinai and TASWI, which is the Turkish Society of Wisconsin. The topic of the class is Exploring Sacred Texts, Symbolism, and Prayer. The first two sessions are here at Sinai. The last two sessions are at TASWI. Please register through the link in your e-news. Donate matzah to Tikkun Ayir's community-wide Passover food drive. Bring matzah to Sinai until March 28, and it will be distributed to families for their seders. Please register for the June 14th Brewers game today. We will order tickets based on registration as of March 30. For more information and correct times on any programming, please refer to Tuesday and Friday Sinai e-news for registration, live stream, and Zoom links. And the congregation is invited to the foyer outside for oneg and schmoozing after the services. Thank you all so much for coming, and Shabbat Shalom. Did you get it? Mm-hmm. Put this down.
Blessed art thou, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who has sanctified us by his laws and commanded us to kindle the Sabbath light. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, do they need to stand up?
Please rise for the Kiddush.
Start it wherever you're comfortable.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kadsho b'ahava uvratzon inchilanu, zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit, ki hu yom tevilah l'mikra'i kodesh, zecher l'tziat Mitzrayim, ki banu b'charta v'yotanu kidashta mikol ha'amim, v'shabbat kadshecha b'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh HaShabbat. Amen.
Amen.
And for Motzi. Oh, I should.
Oh, yeah.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz b'te'avon. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Okay.
We're not done quite yet. One more thing. In closing,
Please be
please
seated.
be seated. In closing, we would again like to thank Rabbi Cohen and Cantor Newman for your confidence in Brit Nashim. Thanks also to you, Karen, for your beautiful accompaniment and for your willingness to be patient with and flexible with us.
Thank you for sharing this Shabbat service with us. Julie and Rabbi Cohn, would you please come to the bima? It's in here.
Right in front.
Just right in front. Yeah, and face
Yes.
and face the congregation.
Who's leading this? Somebody else is leading this, not us.
I know. I don't know who.
I think we should start.
They're ready.
Okay. Karen? Okay.
To a land
Breed and She members who are joining us for dinner, please go directly to the worship and learning space. We will have challah and wine there. Everyone else, please enjoy Kiddush wine, challah, and some treats in the foyer. Shabbat Shalom.
Challah?
Are we taking this upstairs or?
There should be stuff upstairs.
There is
but-
stuff upstairs.
Jenny's.
Oh, thank you.
No, instead of being a mirror of what we normally do, it's in a different order, but it's the same place.
Oh,
If you're
that's
interested,
good. Yeah. Maybe we should do that. Take it out. That's what we're looking for.